As combat tends to take a while, we have unfortunately not moved very far since last week. But yet, here we are again. How are you guys doing?
I think we're
Doing
doing
good.
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 I'm neither dead nor alive.
Still the Schrodinger's runner. Although we've seen you, so now you should stop being in a superposition.
So that means I'm either dead or alive. And it's your fault.
I mean, I didn't swim to get to your position, so I'd say it's your fault.
I regret nothing.
We'll see if that statement maintains truth throughout the course of the evening.
I mean, I regret a lot of things, but not that decision.
That's good. Um, did we were we rolling a new set of initiative? Is that where we left off?
Uh, I don't actually remember.
Sure.
I mean, it kind of looks like it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
you
we're
said
supposed
sort
to.
of like they sort of like were swimming and just getting to the pier, so or whatever this is.
Wait a second. My clock disappeared again.
Oh, what a pity.
Yeah. Yeah. The boat was basically arriving at the dock.
And the sea monster was taking care of it, apparently.
Yes, the sea monster had everything on lockdown. The van was coming down towards the pier. Um,
With Sue ready to blow
Sue had his
stuff up.
spirits ready to grab for a jet. Um, Let me ask you this, just as a clarifying question, Rod. How far down this wood bridge dock thing were you intending to go?
This is actually a good question. I would. Let me find a drawing thingy. Here. So I would assume that water starts where? Like in the blue area? No, in
Sure.
that far. What can I draw? Oh, I can't. It's just yellow. I need to change colors.
Yep.
Be pink. So is it like that far up, or that far? Like where does the actual mud and water start, or how does it look?
Uh, I know
Can I
nothing.
can I even can okay?
I know nothing about nautical stuff, so I don't know how far down these things usually go. Um, are you? Here's the question I want to know. Are
Mhm.
you driving straight down, like all the way to the end, or are you stopping before it?
Well, I would intend for the van to cover Sue as much as it can.
I'm
So
under
I
the impression that
assume.
Sue is in the back of the van.
I was
Yeah,
in the
I know, I
passenger
know.
seat.
Okay, so
Yeah, but I was
therefore he is wholly covered by the van.
well, I know, but it's like the fact when he opened the door and started slinging spells from there. You just didn't have to walk out.
Okay. Here's another important question. Are you
Uh-huh.
reversing down this dock?
Exactly. This is a good question.
Yeah, because that
No.
depends. Because if you're reversing down and the doors are open, then the people on the boat can shoot you. Well, shoot Sue. They could always
I
shoot the
know.
van, but
No, I think there wouldn't be time to reverse and stuff, so I'm driving just forward, and
okay. So to get off the dock, you're
the
going to have
little.
to reverse
Mm-hmm.
because you're not pulling a 3 point
Uh,
turnout there.
16-point turnout? No.
I am digging that
Okay.
little car though.
Who's? Oh, it's Dante again, like the silent artist.
No idea.
I don't know. So you're
Who
you're
is it?
facing forward down the dock. Are you? How far down the dock are you going?
The little green car is pretty suggestive, but
That's actually blue. I'm sorry for your color blindness.
no, I have this night mode on, which just makes it not blare into my eyes, the screen.
Uh,
So everything's kind of orange. So the blue is green and stuff.
got it.
Yeah. So that if I would say I am as far as the green-blue car is, that
Oh,
would be pretty far down, like
yeah,
almost all the way up.
it'd be a decent amount down.
Would the pier hold? Can I even tell?
I don't know. Do you have any way of knowing that?
Find out once.
I know. Well, it's my van, so.
Right,
Hmm.
but it's not your pier.
Vehicles?
Mm.
No, I didn't think so.
You had some structural engineering.
No. Okay, so I'm gonna probably want to stop like the moment the pier is going very narrow. So like oh Jesus, start drawing stuff. So like here-ish,
Okay.
I'd say.
So,
Sorry, Sue. I mean, I drive you closer, but if you're gonna start drowning, that's no help to you at all.
I mean, it would suck to be inside like a rigger cocoon that's just slowly filling with water.
And I have like 2 unconscious people on board, so.
Yeah, no, it's as as Dante's just like, you know what? See you guys. I'm going home. I'm gonna just go walk off this direction.
Yeah. Plus, the car is the wrong direction. I'm not backing off. Backing up. Everybody's waiting for the car to turn.
Oh God, what have you done? Oh God, it continues to get worse.
It's even worse. Amazing. Ah!
Let
The
me
road disappeared.
let me help you out a little bit.
I can fix my own stuff.
I don't
So
know
it
about
was
that.
you! Dum,
There
dum,
you go.
dum.
Now you can't move that stuff.
I had fixed your road before.
Yeah, well now
That's
you
why
can
I
refix
couldn't
my
move
road.
it. Oh God.
Okay, so I'm stopping like along this line because that previously the road was narrowing there, so I would say like it should hold my car. I'm not driving onto the springy wooden part.
Sure, the part that is dangling precariously over water.
Exactly.
Okay, and you're
And I have
going.
like a shitload of electronic warfare, so I should be able to tell, like, just by hits to like where the water starts. So
Yeah. Um, and you are going front ways down the dock.
well, turning around and stuff. I think I was going like really, really quickly for Sue to get as quickly as possible. Now he has like a side door he can try to get out of. I
Sure.
think from the van.
I am just curious for when the time comes to haul us out of there, whether or not you need to
I
turn
know.
around.
Well, if I'm like, okay, never mind. Well, it's front. I didn't think about like moving backwards, so it's front.
Sure. Don't worry, it's probably not going to be that big of a deal.
Well, you did bring your attention to this, so
Yeah,
it
it's just
might
so that I know
be-
later on, you know.
Okay.
And then Dante had just finished taking out the 3 like actually not terrible guys, and his water spirit buddy that just wanted some hugs went back to whence he came.
Oh, he did. Great.
Yeah, he's gone, so that's good. You still have Dan the hero goon and goon number 2 are still around. You haven't
I know.
done horrible things to them yet. The boat is quickly approaching the dock here. Rot, you have some pilot watercraft of some kind?
No, I don't think I used that skill. Just let me dice pool stuff.
Do you have like nautical? You've got nautical mechanic.
I got nautical mechanic. That's all.
No, that's fine. That's enough to know probably that this boat is not slowing down.
Oh. Okay.
And does anybody else have any clarifying questions before we roll that initiative thing?
Is Vin going to ramp it?
I don't know. We'll see.
So
So
exciting!
Hex spoofed a ramming command. Ram the pier.
Oh yeah, no. This is long since out of Hex's control.
Is it actually approaching the pier and not slowing down?
You know,
He
like
didn't.
how in
If
the
I recall,
movies the boat just
he
goes
didn't
really
tell
fast
the
at beaches.
he didn't tell the boat to go to a pier. He told it to go to a location on a beach.
It sort of.
Yeah, no. It's the boat is coming here, and the spoof command is no longer relevant because somebody has heard gunshots in a firefight and gone, well, let's just push this throttle all the way up here.
Yeehaw.
What?
Yeah. Haven't you ever seen action movies where they like crash the boat on the beach? There's no beach here, but you know.
So the next best thing would be my van.
I mean, they would have to get really far to hit your van, but no, it's
Okay.
more or less
No,
going
you
like.
pinged on my van, so you know.
That was me.
Maybe it'll get right up to the van as though it's delivering jet right to us.
Yes,
Probably not.
maybe so. Oh, man.
Probably so. Let's roll it.
Probably, maybe, possibly.
Do you guys want to go ahead
Okay.
and roll that initiative? I'll go ahead and take this boat off of here.
I'm rolling Matrix still.
Yep. And was your drone that you were jumped into still suppressing those guys, or were they?
Well, it used to suppress those guys, and I think since they're still shooting. Oh no, they're actually shooting the drone probably, like because it's suppressing them, or something. Well, I think I'd shoot them for like a little while longer.
Sure. Let's
With
have some numbers.
Jesus, I have to look it
Oh
up.
my God, the goons are so. They're go-getters today. Sue, don't forget your spirits.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Okay. Uh,
No, Jesus, like, wait a second. It's like 5 plus 46. It's-
I had both spirits out, right?
yeah. Right on initiative, you don't actually need to put greater than 5.
Ah, I know. Have something. No, it works. Okay.
So never I did the math.
Um, I'm forcing you to do math.
I've already done the math. I'm just waiting on some spirits. Big Spirit has an 18. Riveting radio.
So it's 6 plus my. I'm shooting with logic, right?
Yes.
So.
What are you doing?
14. I'm counting because as a suppressing thing, I need to roll a combat roll, normal, right?
Yes.
So I'm counting my dice so that I wouldn't take too long.
It's the exact same thing as what you rolled last week.
Yeah, but you know, I've made mistakes last week as well. Sometimes.
We all make mistakes, right?
Dante, I think I fixed your car.
How'd you fix my car?
I didn't fix the free candy. There's an advanced when you right click on it, and you can hit the group button.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
And your van is a mess. I'm gonna let you fight with that now that I've. How's those bullets going, Rot?
Going, I think, quickly. What the fuck?
I mean, that's not bad. You were getting like 5 last week.
5, 6, 7.
Just right click because it won't pull anything up.
When you have them all when you have it selected and it has like the little dots on it.
You know, I just saw a lot of ones and I was for a second there.
Yeah.
That's a really
1, 2,
bad
3,
moment
4,
too.
5, 6, 7. Oh man. And you were suppressing the 2 goons, right?
Yeah, basically. There are like only those 2 goons and the van is driving itself and it stops, sort of thing.
Yep.
I'm still out of my body. And I'm relying on Sue to sort of, I don't know, handle himself, I guess.
I mean, he's hiding in the back, so he should mostly be fine.
So yeah, so basically, yeah, suppressing the goons, letting the van stop till the pinkish line, and
Yep. If Dante, what you up to?
Oh, I was working my way back up towards the pier.
Okay. Are you doing anything of note? Are you taking shots at anybody, or are you just trying to avoid being shot?
Just avoiding being shot.
Um. Do you want to be
can my
sneaky
drone
about it?
suppress and move at the same time?
Yeah.
Could it like slowly hover back towards the van?
Yeah. As long as
While
it
should-
stays like, you know, it'll have to be pointed at the spot it's suppressing. It can totally pivot around that point.
So I don't know, it's like this way, sort of like going towards
Yep.
the pier.
I got you. Sue's bound spirit goes and whooshes over to the boat. It goes to try and pick up Jet. There's good news and bad news to that. The good news is Jet is not resisting. The bad news is Frankie has a gun. Now I try to remember how many dice Frankie had for shooting things. I think it was about this.
1.
Something like 2.
Yeah, no, Frankie is not a bitch. Oh god.
I believe Francis had 3 dice to shoot.
No, there's no Francis here. It's Frankie.
I believe he was christened Francis, and we'd like to remind him of that.
Yeah, but
Yes,
he
but
hates
you
that.
see that, and that's
I
why he
know.
compensated with the gun skills.
Exactly.
Ah,
It's all our fault.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, we are rolling a lot of ones tonight.
I was just writing that. Like,
Yeah.
it's like at one point the game will just critically glitch. It's like it was coming. It was
One
coming.
point? Sorry.
Ah,
free
that
to
was
all
awesome.
players, Roll20 Fuck You edition, guaranteed glitch.
Sue, if you could go ahead and roll me 9 dice as your big spirit is shot at.
9 with the threshold.
You're trying to get 3 successes to not be shot.
Oh,
Just not be shot at all.
Well, that's average.
Yeah.
So
What
as
am
long as
I-
you roll average.
Awesome.
There you go.
You rolled significantly better than average. What were the orders your little spirit had?
what are the what?
What were the orders your little spirit had? Was it also to go get Jet?
No, I don't think he has any orders yet.
Okay.
No, he should have orders because he sprang into action.
Oh,
Sort of.
then he is going to. I think he was going to confuse somebody.
I don't know.
Well,
Yeah, I had this all lined up when we stopped, but
Should have taken notes.
I think he used his confused power on you, Sue.
I'm really sick right now. Like, was considering not being here sick.
Man.
That's cool, dude.
This could be a little dodgy.
That's right. I'll give you time to figure that out as Vinny does stuff, because Vinny's gonna do a thing. All right,
Who
that's
was
enough.
Frank? Who was Frankie?
Frankie was Vinny's friend.
Okay.
Yeah. So Vinny is going to more or less crash the boat into the dock here, and then uh, you know, kind of like one does if they're gonna slow down and tie it off. Only he's not really slowing it down. It's just kind of loud scraping sounds of wood on fiberglass. I don't know what boats are made out of in 60 some odd years. Uh, but the boat will
And is
come.
he lassoing the pier?
No, he doesn't care about this boat. There's
Oh, okay.
people to fight.
Because you said tying it off.
Yeah,
Does
like
he have
when
a
people slow
lariat
down
or
and
something?
nah, like when people slow down and they like tie it off. Well, imagine doing that without tying it off and going fast.
I believe
Apparently,
that's called crashing.
yeah. Frankie also doesn't know how to swim a boat and what boats are
That's
made of.
gonna hurt him a lot.
So, Vinny has brought the boat to a very unsatisfactory stop for the boat, and is now climbing up onto the pier.
Shouldn't he like roll if he stands even, or just doesn't catapult out of the thing?
It's
Or
taking.
just,
It's
I don't
basically
know.
taking his whole turn. Like
Okay.
he's not doing anything else funny. Like he's just let me steer the boat, and all right, boat is stopped. Let me climb up off of this, and that's all he's doing. Goon number
Okay.
2 is going to.
So just like could someone draw an X where the boat is right now,
Nope.
or is it in the boat area?
Man, the boat is everywhere.
We are the boat, dude.
Oh my God, there is no boat. It's
Right.
just a huge.
So, suppressed goon number 1 is going to shoot the drone. He is going to miss.
Which. Oh, surely. But should I dodge that even?
No. Like, he's not using stick and shock, so it doesn't even matter. Hero Goon Dan is going to take aim and shoot the drone.
Oh.
That one you
rolling
gotta
to
try and dodge. Is your
Uh,
pilot plus your intuition plus your control rig bonuses. I should get you a little cheat sheet.
I know.
In fact, I
I'm
should
just
make you
gonna
make a cheat sheet.
Yes, and that's what I'm gonna do next time around. Since I had like a lot of work now, I couldn't do it, but that was in my plans. So my pilot is 6 or 6 plus 2, so it's 8 plus my what? My
Intuition.
oh damn it! My intuition is lower than my other things.
Sorry.
13 plus 2, so it's like 15.
Let's see what happens. Critical
Uh,
glitch.
good stuff. Good stuff.
Don't.
No,
Critical glitches.
don't jinx it.
I would love for Hero Dan to kill a second drone.
No,
And then it is Sue's turn.
I'm like dancing around them in my cyber form. Do stuff,
Yeah.
Sue.
Hey, how's it going?
I don't know.
The cool spell stuff.
Well, the problem is I can't use my combat spell until the spirit clears Jet out of there.
I mean, what's a little more stun damage going to do for Jet?
Kill him.
You don't know that. He could already be dead.
I was about to say something like that.
I think even with logic 2, I can figure out that I shouldn't do that.
You could shoot him with a gun.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The odds of that working are pretty low.
Worth a shot.
Oh.
Ha! All right, I'm gonna do it just because of that. That has decided my action. So let this be on your head.
All
On
right.
a pun.
I have this scene in my mind where like there's the van, Vinny's running down the thing, and then the enormous form of Sue kind of comes out and just levels this gun, and then, well, probably doesn't hit the broadside of a barn, but We'll see.
That's what I want. Actually, that's what I want to do. I want to cast influence. I want to come out, pull the gun, and cast influence.
Okay, you can give it a shot.
At what, force 6?
I don't know.
So
That's up to
Like
you.
mind bullet.
yeah, mind bullets. So what am I rolling here? Magic plus charisma.
Magic plus spell casting.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Well, would the cheat sheet be as complicated as so you want to break a maglock cheat sheet?
No, it would be. This is how many dice I roll to shoot people, and this is what I'm rolling.
Okay.
It'd probably just be an Excel spreadsheet that says gunnery, this many dices.
Oh, I can make it in Excel. I always forget about this program until someone reminds me. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's like these damn spreadsheets, yo.
I know. I mean, somehow they're unconnected in my mind. I don't know why.
All right, so we're trying. What force was the influence at?
6.
All right, go ahead and roll your drain.
Oh, 6 is gonna be tough on you. I hope not.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I forgot about drain.
Yeah, it's funny how that works.
You exit the van, it's like, oh, I'm gonna be wrong. Oh, damn it.
Yeah, I just kind of came out angry. Shit, I think that's force minus 2, so 4.
Force -1.
I don't think there's a force minus 2. There's either -1 or 3.
There are plenty of force minus 2.
Okay. I'm not a mage anymore, so I'm allowed to forget.
You were never a mage, remember? You can't see
Yeah, I know,
right now.
The drone barrier I stopped the guy with, and like the drone spirit and everything.
See, you were worried about drain for no reason. And who are you casting this on?
Whichever one was in charge.
That would be Vinny. He would be the one that is closest to you because Frankie is firing at your spirit on the boat and having a bad time of it because, you know, the spirit is dodgy.
Oh, the dodgy spirit.
So is there any kind of thing for trying to use in, like, the fact that I'm threatening him as well as influencing him?
Well, it's who you're talking to, like Vinny?
Like,
Uh,
I don't know what your go-to is here, but probably not because it is straight up a spell, and spells don't really have situational modifiers like because I'm holding a gun. If you were trying to intimidate him, having a gun and using obvious uses of magic, that would get you situational bonuses. But that's like, man, I really like buying this guy's e-magazine, so I should get a bonus to hacking him. That's not how things work.
Okay. Well, it's mood anyway. I don't have intimidate.
Yeah, like what are you trying to? What is your attempt to influence here?
Put your guns down and walk away. You do not want this fight.
All right, well
get into the water.
that's interesting because Vinny does not have a gun.
Shit. Whatever.
All right, so he gives no shits about
The
that.
walk away was the important part there.
Plus, he's talking about the guns. Like, you know, he has like metallic arms, so he can like switch them off or something. You know, put them away.
Style
think-
points on that one.
I don't think Vinny is the kind of guy that would refer to his guns as
He's
guns.
not.
He is exactly that kind of guy, and you know it.
Like almost, I was like envisioning him exactly like that. Are you
Can I
saying
remind you that his name is Vinny?
Yeah, he's Vinny the fish.
Are you saying that he's sophisticated? Like,
No,
to any degree?
Yeah,
not at
supposed to
all.
look like Vicky, I think. Or it's supposed
He
to
just
resemble
doesn't
it.
call him his guns.
Well, that's inferable.
I always envisioned the mafia gangsters calling him like, you know, his ladies or something stupid like that.
Oh, because guns are.
You know, it's like,
Well,
oh,
I only
I got the girls all lined up for no reason.
This is Seattle, not the Jersey Shore.
Yeah, I only rolled 2 hits, so it's not going to work anyway.
Yeah,
So we're probably...
that's fine. Coming back to the top, we're at Rot.
At this turn, I would like my drone to. How quickly can it go towards the van?
very quickly.
You know what? I'm gonna jump out of the drone.
Okay.
Before I do that, I'm just gonna, or just after I do that, I'm gonna order it to fly towards the van. Like stop suppressing them for a second and fly towards the van so it can like hover over it.
Sweet.
And I'm gonna go back to myself. And I know how much I can do more at this point. Like jumping out is like a simple action. You said like switching
Are
between
you
bodies.
are you jumping into anything else? Are you staying hot sim? Are you getting out of hot sim?
I would be back to my meat bag thing.
Okay, so you're
Sitting
going
in
from
front of
hot
the van.
sim to AR and
Sort of, yeah. I would like give the drone a command, go back to like looking at my RCC and stuff, but I'd be like myself, and I want to like draw a gun.
no, that so the changing a device mode is like a simple action. That's your hot sim to AR,
Mm-hmm.
and ordering your drone to do a thing is a simple action.
Okay, so I can just wake up and order the drone.
Yep.
Okay,
If you want to go
so
ahead and roll your meat initiative, we'll see if you have any
yeah,
actions
okay.
left.
So 8 plus 1 d6. Oh, I sniffed or just inhaled a little bit of jazz before this, if you remember.
I vaguely remember that.
Yeah, that was like the first time, which I'm really ashamed of.
You have done actual drugs. Congratulations.
Yes, exactly. So it's 8 plus. Now, how much did Jazz give? Like 4? No, 3?
Make me look stuff up.
I have it.
It
Plus 1
is.
reaction plus do d6 initiative.
Yep.
So the reaction adds up to my like normal initiative, so it's 9 plus something.
Mm-hmm. You'd be 9 plus
Hey,
3d6 right now. Yo.
Can you remind me of the drowning rules?
Really slow.
Huh.
Look, I didn't give the greater than 5.
You didn't,
You don't actually have to do the math.
right? Dante.
Yes, sir. I would like to switch over to Stick and Shock.
Okay, so it's like a free action to eject your clip and a simple action to install a new clip.
All right. And then I would like to shoot at Vinny.
Poor Vinny. What did he ever do to you?
He
He
was
calls
in
his
my
guns
way.
ladies.
Sure, give it a shot.
Yep.
Being high has its advantages, I must say. I wasn't expecting 20.
Yeah, winners do drugs.
Careful, you'll get Nancy Reagan on our butts.
Yeah,
Good.
we already said things bringing people with like recorders to this thing.
Wow.
Oh my god! You really want to zap Vinny?
I try.
Alright, how many damages is that?
I believe the Guardian is 8 base, minus 2 for the Stick and Shock, plus 5 for the net hits. So 11?
So 10, because it's capped at 7 accuracy, I believe.
Even with the Smart Link? With
Yeah,
the
I think it's
essence
5.
points?
Let me give...
Yeah, you would know better than me. I'm finding it still.
That's what Hero Lab's for.
Accuracy 8.
Okay, so you got the personalized grips on there.
Yeah.
Alright, verse 11. Vinny takes a hefty amount of zappy damage and swears.
I will never attack anyone again.
Sue's bound spirit begins to lift Jet up out of there and break the laws of physics coming back. What is Frankie gonna do? Let's give him a coin flip.
You can just decide to go away.
He's changing up.
Where is Frankie? Where is he?
He is on the boat.
the broken boat?
It's not exactly broken. It isn't like he hit an iceberg or anything.
Okay, so he's like alongside the pier.
Yeah, basically. He is shooting his gun at folks. I don't know what's going on there with that Kraken, but I love it.
They are tossing and turning.
Seems that way.
No, I will eat the boat. I will eat the boat.
The boat now appears rocket powered.
Dante, if you could roll your reaction plus intuition -5. As he takes some bang bangs at you.
Why is it -5?
Because he is shooting with the full autos.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Or I'm sorry, not the full autos. It's either a simple full auto or a complex burst fire.
What?
Doesn't
Well,
matter.
still,
That gun
it's
can do
-5.
either.
Does
Yes.
Agile Defender come into play at all?
Do you want to
Alright.
spend 10 initiative that you don't really have to get full defense?
Well, he sort of has it.
Considering your options of losing your initiative or taking essentially unresisted damage from a full auto burst, I'd say full defense.
No, he's
What
got,
is he shooting me with?
It looks like an Ingram smart gun.
Like, not a battle rifle or anything.
It's a Vindicator minigun.
Okay,
How good are you at soaking?
not the best. Yeah, I'll full defense it.
Sure.
I don't even know what that is, though.
It will add your agility to your defense pool, and it is a thing you should.
I thought it replaced willpower.
It does. Like normally he spends 10 initiative, adds his willpower. Since he has Agile Defender, he instead adds his agility, as he has already rolled his reaction plus intuition, and then decided to cheat by adding more dice.
Okay.
Oh, we can ignore it for now, then.
Huh, go ahead
I
and
just
roll
didn't
it.
know what it was.
Educational. Go ahead and roll it.
No hell like a GM scorned.
Sure. Bullets kind of graze you. Goon number 2, who is no longer suppressed. I'ma get me that drone.
How far did the drone get from the place it was?
Not outside of pistol
Oh.
range.
I know. But he's shooting through trees and stuff. I mean,
Yep.
let's remember there are trees around.
Yep.
Very quiet. I'm hunting drones.
I mean, I guess I could give you 2 extra dice for just random cover, because you are
Ah!
right. And the suppressive fire is not a thing that is affected by cover, so it wasn't like, well, I didn't give them tree cover. So, yeah,
Ah!
you can go ahead and get your 2 extra dice there to hopefully not blow up your drone as much as I want to.
Nice.
Okay.
Remember, this is just pilot plus autosoft now.
So it's pilot is 3, so autosoft is 6, so it's 9.
And then plus
Plus
2 for
2.
trees.
For trees. Trees are awesome. I like trees.
Yeah.
What are you, Bob Ross?
Too soon.
There are worse things to be.
That is also true.
Let's now pray and
See, there you go. You were worried for nothing. Dan, the hero goon. Oh God, what did I do?
What, did he just reflect on his life choices?
No, I apparently hit the up and down arrow, and all of a sudden my table started scrolling.
It would be an appropriate time for him to reflect on his life choices.
Nah.
I mean, I don't think we are the worst thing that happened to him yet.
Not yet, but soon. Soon you might be.
Yeah.
So if you want to go ahead and roll You're 11 dice minus 1 because you've been shot at a second time.
We need to make them stop shooting at us. Like, I don't know if that's the thing we're trying to do, but we're not very good at it.
Dead people don't shoot at you.
You're the only one handling those two guys. So that's all on you.
Should I keep like suppressing them and just leave you guys alone?
Well, first
Because
you should
I
roll
was
to see
under the
whether or not-
impression that Sue is. Oh no, he's shooting again. Damn it!
Yeah. Yeah, you should see whether or not Dan severely damages another drone. Oh,
Ha!
damn it.
I love trees. I'm gonna get tree knowledge when we stop, like
Sure.
learning all about trees and stuff.
And sadly, that's going to take us to the end of that combat turn again.
Yep.
So if you guys want to go reroll real quick.
So meat initiative.
Man, these goons are just aching for a better payday. Good, Dante. Don't even have to change you.
Saving work. Well, preventing work. Oh no. Something.
Frankie's got 18.
What?
Sue's got a 7.
Why am I still on top?
Because I haven't sorted it yet.
Oh, okay.
Sue, did I get your spirit in there?
No, set down the van. Does my van roll initiative at any point?
If you give it orders, it'll roll initiative.
Okay.
Hopefully you put on the parking brake.
Is it technically possible for me to give it orders? It rolls initiative and it rolls higher than me, and then it just doesn't move because it needs to move before me?
It would then hold its action until it had orders.
Oh. But it would have, since I moved before it.
I mean, if you want to roll its initiative, and we'll see how that works out.
I'm just trying to confuse you a little bit, and you're resisting. Why do you do that?
Get good.
I believe that's even somewhere here.
It is. Do you want to roll your van?
What? No. It's not doing anything. It's just standing.
No. Well, you made it sound like you were going to have it do something, so
No. I was just wondering, like, technically
that's fine.
and stuff.
Sue's bound spirit gets Jet into the van.
Jet is safe? Like, technically safe?
He is inside the van.
Can
Oh,
the spirit
oh,
check
great.
for a pulse?
The spirit could look at your aura and see that you are alive. Oh, sorry. Did I
It
ruin
is
the
a smart
surprise?
spirit.
Dang it. I was hoping for otherwise.
Dante.
I guess I'll work my way over to the van, but I'm gonna fire a burst shot at Vinny.
Sure. Let's see it.
Now, didn't we try to, like, capture Vinny or something?
That's what Dante's trying to do.
Are you, Dante?
Ideally.
We'll see what
He's in
happens.
stick and shock.
He switched to stick and shock.
Hopefully he
But
just
in this
critically glitches
situation-
and blows up his phone, his gun.
Oh. Well,
Dante, do you
That's
have
not
any
a
edge
critical.
left?
I do have one edge left.
1, 2, 3, 4.
but that's not
That's not a glitch.
No.
a glitch yet.
Do you
It's
wish
almost
to
Close.
do you wish to edge this before I roll Vinny's and not get shot dice?
I would.
Really? Because we're rolling a lot of ones.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I know, but I'm fearing that with the amount of ones, at some point we're gonna have no successes, and it's gonna.
Well, it wasn't this time.
Them's the breaks, though.
Oh man, that's not good. Man, that's not good either. So it was 5. What was the base was 6. It's 11, 6. Yeah, no, Vinny's gonna go down.
Does he pee himself?
I mean, no, he's not unless it's something that happens when you normally go unconscious.
Well, he might lose bladder control. And he just got a big electric shock.
Did you lose bladder control?
I haven't decided. You can write that in if you want.
Support Vinny.
Okay, so who's getting Vinny?
I will.
Nobody yet. Frankie is going to climb up onto the pier and he is going to begin suppressing.
Like the van?
Yeah, the van and the immediate area surrounding it. See,
Okay.
Vinny is already on the ground, so it's really easy to not shoot him.
I know.
But Sue and Dante can take the option of going prone or having to deal with suppression.
Now, if I deal with the suppression, I get an automatic hit, right? Or is it just the negative dice?
You would get reaction plus edge to not be hit, and if you do not beat his 4 hits on that roll, you soak a gun damage shot.
You soak it, so you don't even have to take it because it's a gunshot wound.
Don't have very good resist. So I will go prone.
Okay. Sue, are you also dropping prone?
Yeah.
Okay. That's gonna work great.
Now, the van cannot exactly drop prone.
No, the van doesn't care.
Okay, great.
What's the
Yeah, hydraulics.
what kind of van was it again?
A bulldog's like 16 armor plus like 2
Yeah.
armor, something.
You may have to get like some spot painting or something like that, as it's some bullets go streaking across it, but not anything like.
I'm gonna spend some time in the garage, like anyway, because one of my drones has like 1 wound. So
Yeah.
anyway,
As Jet says, it'll buff out.
sure.
Rot, what do you want to do on your meat turn?
Okay, so how does everything look like? Vinny's on the ground. Frankie's suppressing the van. Where is Dante in relation to the van? Is he like close? Can I see him?
I believe he is like towards the back of the van, like up on the pier.
Yeah.
'Cause he's got a giant pile of initiative, so he can be. If that is where he wishes to be, then that is where he can easily be.
So like behind the van?
I'm close enough to an entrance point to the van,
Yeah,
but
like
I had to jump on the ground to avoid suppressing fire.
Mhm.
yeah, he can easily on his turn like army crawl over a little bit and get behind the van and climb in.
Okay, now, did my drone make it all the way to...
Sure.
So since I don't want to get outside of the van, and I want to... And can the drone be like over the suppression area? Like he cannot suppress everything.
Yeah, no, it's up in the air.
Exactly. So, there's not much I can do. I could like check Jet, but the more important thing is to actually shoot Frankie. So I would probably like to. Can I jump into the drone and shoot Frankie at the same time?
No, because jumping in would be
Mm-hmm.
you're like changing device mode and jumping in, so that's
Okay. Jesus, I have
complex.
to like.
Or 2 simples technically, but
Okay.
you could
So I
tell the
wouldn't be
drone
able
to shoot him.
I know, but the drone probably will miss. And I don't have anything to do.
You
Then.
could roll down the window and shoot the gun outside it.
Wouldn't that make me suppressed a little bit?
Yeah. I didn't say it was a good idea.
So double shooting.
Sorry?
Okay, I didn't shoot a gun before in this game. Let's try it. I don't know. So the drone uses like gunnery? No.
Are you leaning out the window and shooting it, or are you telling your drone to do it?
Both? No.
Well, you could try and quick draw your gun because you don't have a gun ready to, because otherwise it's a simple
Well,
action.
I sort of told you before I'm drawing a gun, but you said I could.
Yeah, because you were going from in the matrix
I
to
know.
outside of the matrix.
Okay, since the gun isn't actually doing anything because we're in the van, mostly, I'm just gonna jump into the drone and I don't know, waste, I guess, my other simple action
Sure.
since I don't know how to do anything else.
You can go ahead and roll your hot sim initiative again, if you, or your matrix initiative, whichever that's going to be,
Okay.
and we will change you up. Uh, goon number 2. See, there you go, 27.
I want to play it safe.
So I'm going to shoot at Dante. You are -2 because you are prone, sir. As these guys have, now that they're not being suppressed, kind of jogged over shooting guns.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go back to suppressing them. Everything's wrong.
I mean, they're not exactly the most dangerous of combatants.
Yeah, I know, but still,
Tell that to
Dante
your
isn't
drone.
exactly the sturdiest. Did you just diss yourself in a
No,
way?
I was dissing your drone because it.
Damn it. My drone doesn't feel anything. It's a machine.
And then Dan will also shoot at Dante. You are down an additional dice for being shot at a second time. Oh man. All right, that's unfortunate. Another bullet bounces off your armor. Sue,
Yeah.
I believe you are hugging turf.
What does that affect?
Uh, Not much. It like cripples your actual movement speed, but you're more or less behind the van anyway, so you could kind of like roll to the left and be completely behind it and then get into the van. Um, if you're injured, and I don't believe you are, getting up from is like a simple action. Um, if you wanted to try and shoot somebody from being down, you're taking penalties. If you are shot at, you take penalties.
If you want to magic
What
someone
about
like
magic?
lying down.
You can magic freely.
Okay. Now, so the influence did basically nothing since Vinny
Fuck.
like went to the ground.
He resisted
Yeah,
it.
the influence did basically nothing again.
I mean,
Okay.
do you have
Well,
edge?
Yeah, but I'm not going to use it on this.
Sure. And who are you casting that on? Because there's like 3 targets.
Frankie.
Okay. And do you want to go ahead and resist your drain?
Yeah.
Now, I'm just trying to. Wow, you're very good at resisting drain. Much better than rolling influence.
It'd be nice if the magic actually did something.
Oh shit. What were you influencing to do?
Put his gun. I said to put down your gun and walk away.
Alright,
We
well,
don't want to fight.
that is a thing that happens.
So that there's the situation I was sort of waiting for. Now he is doing the mind thing all over again, like time and time after time again.
Yep.
So what would it take for Rod to realize that he's doing mind magic and stuff?
You could roll a perceiving magic roll right now. It's like a perception test.
But okay, but that would make me know that would take me to just knowing that he does magic.
That would let you
what
know
kind of
that
magic?
he said this. At the moment, you notice this, and then he immediately did this.
Okay. So what's preceding magic?
It's just a perception test.
Oh. With like a visual, sort of?
Nope, just a perception.
Okay. My perception's crap.
It's kind of like, when you get goosebumps or feel a little static in the air or something along those lines.
Okay. So it's just skill rating plus initiative?
Yeah, intuition plus perception.
Kind of perception? Okay. Okay. Oh, only initiatives. It's 9. Oh, I added dodgy trees, but it's not the same thing.
Okay.
Can you glitch your spell resist roll?
Yep.
Does that just make it physical?
That didn't deal damage.
Yeah, no, we'll see what happens with that on his turn.
Okay.
Oh,
was
I'm sorry.
curious.
I heard. I heard. Drain resist.
No, that would be
okay,
like...
so with 3 successes,
Yep, you know that a spell was cast when Sue was saying those things.
okay. It's combat, so I'm not going to do anything about it, but...
Takes us back to the top with Rot.
Okay, so now since I'm in the drone, and the drone is not being suppressed, and Frankie stopped shooting, right?
Nope, he has not had a turn yet.
Okay, but... Okay. Can I reasonably believe he will stop shooting?
He has not had a turn yet.
But I saw the spell.
I thought you said I told him to put the gun down and walk away, and he then did.
No.
He said that's something that he will do. Or a thing that will happen, I think was the term. But he hasn't actually had an initiative pass to react yet.
Okay, would it be really metagamey if I use the spell perception check to sort of like put it on trust that the spell will work?
No.
Since, he didn't do it yet.
I mean, this is the second time he's attempted this, so who knows? You don't know if the spell will work. You just know that magic has been happening.
Since there are like 2 people shooting Dante right now and he's on the ground, I'm going to suppress them to make them less willing to shoot people.
No.
That's like all I do!
Damn, the hero goon needs to claim another drone.
No. I forbid him to do that.
Yeah. Your other one is like sparking and it's not having a good time.
But I'm turning it off. Jesus, how do you say with electricity zaps something from inside?
Short.
Short out, exactly. It doesn't short out. Thank you, people.
Alright, so the goons are again suppressed. Yep. Sue Spirit's like got him, boss, and is just kind of like having a nice day.
Chillin'.
Yeah. Dante.
Yep.
Smog Freud face.
What would you like to do, Dante?
The suppression lasts for the duration of the turn, right?
Unless he does something else.
Okay.
Maybe hide behind the van since you're already in the vicinity. You could probably would the suppression still influence him?
If he could get behind the van and be fine, but as soon as he tries to do anything outside the van's
Exactly. Okay.
little shadow, he would be subject to the suppression again.
Okay.
I'm just gonna crawl towards Vinny for now.
Okay. You're continuing onwards towards... You're just army crawling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I use 2 simple actions to get closer, or is that just like, okay, here you are?
So when you're like prone and crawling, it's like 1/3 your movement speed.
Okay.
So it's like not exactly
Could it
something.
be
Like
2/3 his movement speed?
What's that?
Could it be like 2/3 his movement speed?
No, it will not
Could he
double.
dash? Oh, okay.
There is no double move in this game.
Okay.
Okay. I'm thinking D&D.
Yeah, no, not a thing.
Okay.
So then just one simple action for movement, and that's what I get, and then something
Movement's
else?
not actually an action at all.
All right.
This is just movement.
So like you can crawl there, you can do a lot of things. You could shoot your gun, you could try to take cover behind one of the big things that comes up off the side of the pier.
Yeah. So I'll try to take cover from Frankie
Okay.
while shooting at one of the goons.
Sure. You will take your suppressive penalty because you are still in that area.
Yeah. How much was the penalty?
4.
Do I still have a penalty from being shot at?
That's only on your defenses.
Okay.
Go, Dante.
Would you like to shoot at Goon 1 or Goon 2?
Which one was the hero goon?
Guns?
What's that?
Do they both have the same guns?
Yeah, they both have like pistols and they're just wearing like armored jackets. Looking at
Well-
them, like how many hits on a perception test can you buy?
Vision?
Yeah.
4 dice per
Mm-hmm.
bot, right?
Yep.
3.
Okay. These look very much like the guys who were at the docks.
Okay. I'm just gonna shoot whichever one's closest, so it looks like 2.
Okay.
Which one was the hero one?
1 apparently because Goon 2 is still
Damn
labeled
it.
as Goon 2.
Damn it.
Oh no, Goon 2.
Wow, you're rolling surprisingly bad when it comes to not getting shot at.
Only for me, though.
Exactly.
So it was one that hit 7. So he shrieks in pain.
I love how like calmly you said that. Oh, he shrieks in pain.
Yeah, he's having a bad day. He just got shot. It's his first day on the job. Frankie will drop his gun to the ground, about face, and begin taking a long walk off a short pier.
I love it.
Wait, what?
Well, the spell worked.
He is
Frankie-
marching steadily into the sea.
Frankie is marching into the sea?
That's a great glitch.
He's walking towards the end of the pier.
Fuck.
Well, I mean, he will wake up as he falls into the water, I think.
He's
So-
gonna wake up in about 6. Well, he's awake. He's
Yeah.
just gonna reconsider the goodness of that idea in about 6 minutes, or
But he dropped the gun.
Yeah.
when he hits water.
He did drop the gun and began to walk away. He just only
So-
had one direction he could walk away in.
And the sad Hulk music plays as he goes off.
Yeah. Hero Goon Dan, though.
Fuck.
Sue, did you get into the van?
I didn't know that I ever left. Oh yeah, I did. I got out on. I'm on the passenger side behind the door, prone.
Oh, God damn you being up front. Alright, shooting Dante.
Yeah, I've maintained that I'm in the passenger seat despite having heard otherwise 3 times. I'm definitely up there.
Dante, bang bang.
They are suppressed.
Oh, they are suppressed. That's right. I forgot you resuppressed them.
4 dice.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. And then that brings us back to Rot for your last pass.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep suppressing them for now. Like,
Sure.
until we sort out what we are doing, actually.
Well, that is an important
Okay.
question that I have for you. Oh, no, because you guys want to get Vinny, so there will be at least one more round of initiative.
Exactly. Like, I suppose we're gonna grab him, and then we're gonna try to get out. So, like, my drone is hovering over the van so that it takes, like, minimal amount of time for it to fly inside.
We want to get the yak too, guys, don't we?
Yeah.
No, you guys will probably just be able to get him. Because
Well, if movement is just movement, it should be like...
well, like
I don't know.
the 2 guys that are left are a pair of goons. who have like 7 dice to do their thing. Between the drone, like you guys even outnumber the goons right now. So if you guys want to just grab Vinny and GTFO, you can totally just grab him and get out.
Yeah.
Because Frankie
We
is
wanna-
going to
Yeah.
gonna rock that glitch until he's into that water, and then, well,
We want to grab the yak too out of the boat, the one they were beating on.
Yeah.
oh, why do you have to make things complicated?
Can you get my stuff too?
That's just too complicated.
I'll get the yak and jet stuff.
Yeah, but like
You want to grab Dante?
your movement rate is terrible.
Like, isn't like he left his stuff on the boat? Like, they unstaffed him?
Yeah, they stripped him.
Just pantsless.
Can't you make... Oh, can we do this thing where the spirit gets his stuff? Since Frankie's not shooting at him and stuff?
Yeah, you can have the spirit do it. No, I'm just trying to. Yeah, we don't actually need to continue combat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Since I'm backing out, like the drone is suppressing them a while, and I'm ordering the van
I'll
to
have
sort
the
of,
other guy get the stuff.
So, Bamce is willing to let us avoid combat for the rest of this as long as you sacrifice one more drone.
perfect.
We are fighting to the death.
So can you go ahead and roll me edge real quick?
Yeah, I can do that. I think I can do that.
Roll well.
When you kill Dante off, remind me to get all of the edge I can for how many times you have us rolled it.
Sure.
I think it's probably the most rolled stat so far.
I mean, there was a lot of bullets.
That's why I
in there,
have 4. And actually, it's funny how Edge is the only role you don't need to actually, justify to
Oh
upgrade.
yeah, I'm a lucky motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
so. All right, congratulations, Frankie can actually swim.
Thank you.
I was not sure if he was going to.
I was gonna have to get it.
Yeah, no, that's why the edge check came in, because if you were unlucky, you would come to the edge of the pier to get the yak, and he would be drowning.
Don't forget about the sea monster.
Oh yeah, well no, the sea monster wasn't going to roll to save him anyway. All right, so I will see you guys in a couple minutes as we take our first break.